Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name's Kat. As always, thank you for stopping in. Today we are gonna do a drugstore makeup look. Super cheap, super affordable. Everyone can do these. These products are readily available in any drugstore I've been in. So as I use the products, I will run the prices along the screen as these are all products that are still available online or in store. Before we hop in, don't forget to subscribe. I'm waiting for you to subscribe. Now you subscribed, now we can continue on. So we're gonna start with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer in Matte. For a drugstore price, I really like this primer. Is it my absolute favorite? No, but for the price of it, I really like it. It does come out white. It is really creamy. Sometimes I find it can get a little bit tacky, so I try to use it fairly sparingly. I only use this where I really need it. Is this blurring? Not completely, but does it work within the drugstore world? Absolutely. I'm also gonna put on my Revlon Colorstay eyeshadow primer. This has a slight tint to it, so just be aware. I don't think you can get it in different tints. That is the tint color. And it doesn't leave an overall like major cast on your eyelids, but just be aware that it is there. I've got two different foundations. I've got the Buff Bisque and the Shell Bisque from Wet n Wild. I usually mix these two colors because one's kind of too pinky and one's kind of too golden, so I just kind of mix the two. The thing about these applicators, they are plastic and I don't feel like it's more of like a scoop out your product situation. I think it's a pretty like medium to full coverage, although it says light to medium on it. Also, I find sometimes Wet n Wild doesn't wear as well as other products. Is that a bad thing for the price? Not necessarily. I mean, if you know you're just going out for an afternoon with the girls, okay. Now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild concealer in Light Honey. That might be a touch light for me, but once again, I don't feel like this product goes the same distance as other products. Once again, for the price, I don't think it's a terrible thing. It blends pretty good. I always do my eyelids too with the concealer. That is just something I do. Now I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution Setting Powder in Ghost. Do I love this product? Not really. I think it's okay for the price of it. For me, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it tends to crease on me and I always struggle with flashback with it. So now I'm gonna, oh, this one's janky. Sorry, team. This is the Wet n Wild Megalo Contouring Palette. I couldn't find any of my, I couldn't even find any of my drugstore bronzers, probably because I chucked them all. I kind of went through this phase of just getting rid of junk that I don't use quite a bit. Ooh, Fallout Mary. Ew. Ever so lightly, I'm just gonna go in with a brush. Terrible. I find, not to say I'm hacking on any of these products, because there are some positives, but I find this contour kit is hard to blend out. Now I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and just blend that through, because I find that is one of the things with this product is it needs to be really well blended. I found this at my local drugstore, which is Shoppers Drug Mart if you're in Canada, but I have found this online. This is Quo Beauty. I thought this palette was kind of cute. It's got two mattes and two shimmers, and I thought it was kind of cute. This is what it looks like on the inside. And I'm gonna go into the color 110%. I'm just gonna throw that in my crease line, just above my crease line actually. I have slightly hooded eyes, so I like to, you know, use as much of the real estate as I can, so I just go lightly above that crease line. When you swatch it, it's a little bit orangey, but it's kind of coming out with more brown undertones once you get it onto the crease line. I like running my eyeshadow in like circles, so I'm kind of doing it in smaller circles. Now I'm gonna take the same fluffy brush and go into the color Win Win, which is this nice peachy pink. And just run it on the outer quarter of my eyelid and running it in. I don't find the payout of these are as good as I had hoped, but they're not bad, they're not terrible. And it just takes a while to blend them, like a long while. And it's almost throwing something shimmery at me. So that's what it looks like on my finger. And it's like shimmery, but in the palette itself, it looks matte. So I guess we're gonna have to run with that. Blending. Blending. We be blending for a long time with this palette. So now I'm gonna go into the color Hustle, which is up here. I just swatched it and I like it better than the Payday, but I'm gonna put it on my finger. Look how shimmery it is. And I'm just gonna put it on the inner corner to mid of my eyelid. Holy moly. Kind of feel like I'm in high school. I'm gonna try a little bit of the Payday and see if I can mix those two together and get something better. No. I'm gonna take the same fluffy crease brush and just kind of run those together so there's no weird like line. Like, I'll get closer. Do you see that? I don't think we're friends with this palette. But anyway, we tried. I just feel like it's really, I mean, there's two colors that are okay in there, but the shimmers are no good. I'm gonna take my NYX Retractable Eyeliner in brown. Oh, it just broke, look. I got the piece right there. I'm gonna run a nice light smoked out line for my eyeliner. I don't want too much. I want it to be like a barely there situation, but there. You know what I mean? Where are you, color? There's like no payout. There's like no color coming off. You see how it's coming off on my hand? Okay, good. You'd expect something like that, but once you get it on top of a powder, we've got nothing. That is terrible. So that only took like about an hour. So don't waste your money on this little guy. And I think I'm gonna sweep off my underbake. And the problem with this Makeup Revolution Ghost powder is you really have to work to get it off. I'm gonna go in with my Wetnwild Megalo highlighting powder in Blossom Glow. It is gorgeous. I really, really like this product for the price, and it actually stays in my makeup kit.
Holy moly.
So the other highlighter I got was the NYX Strobe of Genius. It is a stick, and it is beautiful, like, on. But I used it the other day just kind of to test it out, and it tore my foundation off. Like, it was just... So I only will be using it on my body versus on my face. I do like the color of it. It kind of gives me mermaid vibes, so thank you for that, but not on my face. So the blush I found was from a brand called Annabelle, and I broke it opening it up, but it's gorgeous. It's a hibiscus color, and I quite like that color. And I don't always wear blush, but sometimes I do. And this color I really like because it's got some like peachy undertones in it. I've been normally doing my brows kind of fluffier lately, less like filled in. So I'm gonna take my NYX 3-in-1 brow pencil. It's got a pencil, powder, and mascara in it. And I'm just gonna use the mascara side today. Okay, next I'm just gonna curl my lashes. I'm using the Maybelline Great Lash Big Lash in black. This takes me back to high school. Yep, that is what the spoolie has always looked like. This is a pretty decent mascara for the price. I really appreciate drugstore brands creating such awesome makeup, especially when you're getting into the makeup world like in high school or things like that. I'm gonna take my Rimmel London Scandalize 24-hour wear. This is a waterproof gel pencil in nude. I like doing this on my lower waterline. I think it opens up the eye, especially if you're not wearing a heavy colored liner. I'm taking my NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, Definitely Turn On Waterproof Extreme Color Lip Liner in Sugar Glass. That's what it looks like. I absolutely love this liner. I love the color of it. So next I'm gonna take my NYX Sweet Chateau Lip Lingerie in Bottoms Off. It's a very fun color. It's beautiful. I do like this color. So I'm gonna go pop some Ardell lashes on and I will be right back. These are the Ardell 3D Foam Inks. I really, really love them. So we definitely had some hits and some misses here for drugstore products, and I'm gonna just go over like a little hit and a little miss list, just so you can save your dollars. Wet n Wild Matte Photo Focus Primer is a hit. I like it. It's not completely blurring, but for the price of it, it's a great product. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundations, once again, they are a hit. They're super affordable, which is good. I like the colors they can produce. I don't find they go as long as like a high-end foundation. However, for the price of them, they are amazing. The smell kind of takes it down a little bit for me, but not bad. The Photo Focus Concealer, I did really enjoy. I felt it blended really, really well. It covered okay, but once again, for the price of it, super, super good. The Wet n Wild Contour Palette technically is a hit for me. However, there is a lot of fallout and it does take a while to blend it, so just be aware of that. I did like the color. I do like the idea of it. It takes a while to blend, so just be aware of that. The Highlighting Wet n Wild is definitely a hit. I've used it before, super, super love. Revolution Ghost Baking Powder. I take it out of the actual container it comes in and I put it in this container just because I like this application better, but the Makeup Revolution is a miss for me. I don't like it. I feel like the Ghost Powder specifically is too white. It sends a super, super white cast, so that is definitely a miss for me. The Annabelle Perfect Blush in Hibiscus, love, so that's definitely a hit for me. Super good price on it as well. The Rimmel Scandalize eye gel liner thing, I like the color of it. I do find it really, really patchy though. Like looking at it right now, like 5 minutes after I did my makeup, it is patchy, so that's a miss for me. The NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Eyeliner in brown, complete fail. It's even beyond a miss, it's a fail. Super patchy, the product didn't go off onto powder, so that is garbage. I mean, on the swatch, did fine. It is a little bit patchy on the swatch, but not bad. But once you put it on your eye, terrible. Don't waste your money. The NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, definitely turn on. Lip liner is a hit. I absolutely love this liner. The NYX Lip Lingerie, I absolutely love this lippy. I love the color of it as well. This is something I'm on the fence about because it's not a complete hit and it's not a complete miss. So we're allowed to have like one in the middle, right? This is the NYX 3-in-1 Brow. I like it to a point, but I don't like it. I think that the spoolie is too big for eyebrows. The blonde color for me is too taupey. I don't like the powder, it's too chalky. So I mean, I like it for a couple of reasons because I like the formula of the gel, but it's not like a hit or a miss, so it's kind of an in-betweeny. The Revlon Colorstay Eyeshadow Primer, for the price of it, it's pretty good. It is a little bit tinted, not a big fan of tinted primers, but hey, great for the price. The Great Lash by Maybelline, I mean, it's a hit for me for the price. I do notice it's like got a little bit of flakage to it, but I think that's like, maybe that's just me putting too much on it. Just be aware of that. But I mean, once again, the price is really good. Unfortunately, the NYX Strobe of Genius was a miss for me. It peeled off my foundation in like a test run. The color's awesome, and I think for a body highlight, it's pretty good. I like the color story of it too. It's really mermaid kind of, you know, iridescent-y vibes. The Quo eyeshadow palette, I wanted this to have like be a win. It's a complete fail for me. Really hard to blend, first of all. The shimmers are terrible and patchy. The only color that was okay was the 110%. It was here. The Win-Win, which is the pink, is supposed to be matte, but it's shimmery, which is, I mean, whatever. Just, you know, let me know before I start using it. Once again, super hard to blend. So it's a miss for me. And Ardell lashes, you guys, they are the gem. So that's it for today's video, you guys. My name's Kat. As always, thank you for stopping in. Today was full of hits, full of misses. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment down below, and we'll see you guys in my next video.